So, as promised, the SIs, the NORs and briefing notes have been uploaded to the club website under the club document section. In about 30 seconds, I'll be handing over to Dave Gibbons, your OOD, who's prepared a briefing for the competitive sailing series. I just want to remind sailors that club facilities will remain closed, other than the toilets at the rear of the building. Now, it's brilliant how over the last few months, members have been following social distancing around the club and following government guidelines. Dave will be going into detail about staggered launching to aid social distancing ashore. So I'm now going to hand over to Dave Gibbons for the competitive sailing briefing.
Hi, I'm Dave Gibbons. I shall be your OOD for restarting racing. We will be using different procedures to restart the racing to enable social distancing to be adhered to, full details of which can be found on the club website under Sailing Documents folder. We will be using 4 classes. We will use slow handicap, which is PYs 981 and greater, single-handers, which are obviously single-handed, but PY less than or equal to 1150, solos, and a fast handicap class, which is PYs less than or equal to 981. If you qualify for the single-handed class or the solos, you should not enter in any of the other handicap classes. Each class will be allocated a class letter and course letter as normal. These may be different, so be aware of that, and please see your SIs to ensure you understand your class letter and your course letter. The main change in our procedures will be launching, so as to enable the ramp to be used in a way that assists with social distancing. You will have 30 minutes for each class to launch, and this will be indicated by the hoisting and the flying of the class flag at the start of the 30-minute period. During this 30 minutes, you'll have 25 minutes to launch and 5 minutes to start for your sequence. Do not enter the launch area until your class flag is flown. And do not come ashore during the starting sequence except in an emergency. The launch area will be the ramp from a line approximately where it meets the promenade stairs. Therefore, you can get onto the beach to put your boats on the beach, but when you enter the ramp, please do not hang about on the ramp. Please be prepared to go down the ramp and launch your boat. Once you have launched, the course to sail will be indicated as normal on the front of the start box. According to your course letter, in accordance with the SIs, which you can find again in the Sailing and Documents folder. The start sequence will be a 5-4-1 go sequence and will be indicated on the electronic starting board on the front of the new start hut. This will take the form of your class letter followed by the time to start. If when you start there is a general recall signalled, the general recall will occur immediately following your recalled start, and the timing sequence will be reset and re-show your class letter and time to go to the recalled start. There will be a single recall available for each class, and if a second general recall occurs, you will have to go to the back of the starting sequence and wait to be restarted. Do not go ashore if you are recalled a second time, as boats may still be launching. Races will be 3 laps long, but may be shortened. If they are shortened, they will be indicated by the barrel being flown and your class letter being displayed on the front of the start hut. All boats should complete the number of laps as the first boat in their class. This is not an average lap race. It is very important that you realise this. Please read the sailing instructions in detail and the assisting documentation. These can be found in the club website under Sailing Documents. Please familiarise yourself with this with your class letter, course letters and the starting procedures in particular, as these will be different to usual. Remember, do not launch until your class flag is indicates. Social distancing must be observed at all times when ashore. Be considerate to other users, whether they be members or general members of the public that are on the beach or around the ramp area, and stay safe so that we can have an enjoyable and a successful race. Thank you.
Thank you for listening, and please check the club calendar on the website for more dates on the competitive sailing series. More videos and dates for supported sailing will be uploaded later this week.